Beloved ones, today I want to speak to you about something very subtle, something that most people will never see or understand, and yet it shapes every interaction, every relationship, every moment of your life. I'm speaking about your aura, the energy that surrounds you, the invisible presence that flows from your consciousness into the world. I have spent many years observing people, watching how energy moves, how presence affects others. Some people carry a light within them that is so vibrant, so alive, that it cannot be contained by ordinary minds. I have felt this in my own life, in the presence of certain disciples, certain seekers who walked among us, and even in moments of my own solitude. Their energy, their aura was too powerful for most people to handle. And the same is true for some of you, even if you do not yet fully realize it. A powerful aura is not about arrogance, nor is it about dominance. It is not something you create with effort, nor is it about impressing others. It is simply the natural radiance of consciousness. I have seen people who try to hide it, who try to blend in, but energy cannot be hidden. It flows, it moves, it expresses itself naturally. And when your aura is strong, it can create discomfort in those who are not accustomed to depth, intensity, and authenticity. This is why some people may feel uneasy in your presence, or why some may try to diminish you without knowing why. It is not personal. It is the mirror of their own limitations. I have also learned that your aura reflects your inner state. If you are awake, aware, and living with authenticity, your energy will naturally expand. If you are fearful, anxious, or trying to please others, your aura will contract. I remember my own days of walking among crowds, speaking to seekers, sitting under trees in silence. I could feel when someone's presence was awake and when it was asleep. And I realized that a powerful aura is both a blessing and a challenge. It attracts attention, it stirs hearts, and it awakens something deep within others. But it can also overwhelm those who are not ready. Beloved ones, understand this. Your aura is not something to measure or compare. It is not a tool for manipulation or for seeking approval. It is the expression of your life force, the reflection of your consciousness, the radiance of your being. And when it is too powerful for most people to handle, it is simply because their consciousness is limited, not because yours is wrong. I have seen this countless times in my life. People would come to me puzzled, disturbed, trying to explain why they felt drawn to certain individuals, yet also intimidated. And I would smile and tell them, this is the law of energy. Do not resist it. Do not try to shrink yourself. So, beloved ones, the first sign that your aura is too powerful is that you feel a certain difference within yourself. You may feel that you do not belong to the ordinary crowd. You may feel alien, even lonely at times, because your energy does not fit the usual patterns. Do not fear this. This difference is the seed of your freedom, the invitation to live beyond the ordinary, and the doorway to awakening. Beloved ones, the second sign of a powerful aura is that people are drawn to you, yet they also feel a subtle discomfort. I have observed this many times in my life, both with my disciples and with people who came to sit in my presence. When your energy is alive, vibrant, and authentic, it awakens something in others that they are not used to feeling. Some are inspired, their hearts expand, their consciousness feels lifted, but others experience tension, unease, even fear. This is natural. A powerful aura is like the sun, it illuminates, but its brightness can be overwhelming for those who are not accustomed to light. I have noticed that when I spoke truth, when I walked with awareness, some would feel joy, some would feel confusion, and some would feel anger. It is not personal. The world is filled with people who are asleep, conditioned, restricted by their own minds. When your energy moves beyond these boundaries, it awakens something in them that they do not understand, and therefore they resist it. I have always told my disciples, do not try to make others comfortable with your presence. Your responsibility is not to please, not to convince, not to justify your being. Your responsibility is to be authentic, to live fully, to allow your consciousness to shine. Those who are ready will follow. Those who are not ready will turn away, but this is the law of energy and it is perfect. Another thing I want you to understand, beloved ones, is that this attraction and discomfort often occur simultaneously. People may admire you and fear you at the same time. They may be fascinated by your strength and your light, yet they may also feel threatened because it awakens their hidden fears, insecurities, or suppressed desires. I have lived this myself. When I would speak or meditate, some would sit in deep silence, drinking the energy of the moment, while others would frown, criticize, or question. And I realized that this is inevitable for anyone whose aura is strong. Energy cannot be neutralized. It moves, it touches, it awakens. You may wonder why this happens. The truth is simple. Energy recognizes energy. When your aura is alive, it communicates with the consciousness of others. It cannot be ignored. People feel it even if they are unaware. Some feel inspired, some feel uncomfortable, and both reactions are normal. This is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to remain grounded, aware, and present in your own being. Do not shrink to fit the comfort of others. Do not dim your light to avoid their unease. Beloved ones, this is a gift. When people feel both drawn and uncomfortable, it is a sign that your aura is alive, awake, and powerful. This is the sign of authenticity. And authenticity, I have always said, is the highest form of love you can offer yourself and the world. It is the call to live fully, to live awake, to live beyond fear, judgment, and limitation. Beloved ones, the third sign of a powerful aura is that you intuitively know who can handle your presence and who cannot. I have lived this truth myself. I have sat with people for long hours, observed their energies, their intentions, their fears, and I realized that energy recognizes energy. A powerful being can sense immediately whether someone is ready to receive their presence or whether they will be disturbed, unsettled, or even threatened. This is a very subtle understanding, one that cannot be taught. It comes from listening to your own inner voice, from feeling life directly, not through thoughts, but through your being. I have often told my disciples that not everyone is capable of holding your energy. Some will be inspired, some will be challenged, some will even feel afraid. And this is natural. Do not take it personally. Do not try to convince them to understand you. Do not try to reduce yourself to fit their comfort. I have seen this many times in my life. People who were powerful in their awareness, in their love, in their presence, often felt isolated. They were misunderstood, judged, or criticized simply because their energy was too alive, too awake, too different for ordinary perception. And yet, this isolation is not a punishment. It is a sign that your consciousness is expanding beyond ordinary limits. T. A fourth sign is that your emotions are intense, deeply felt, and sometimes overwhelming. I have always believed that emotions are the language of the soul. When your aura is strong, every joy becomes more vibrant, every sorrow more profound. People around you may be uncomfortable with this intensity because they are used to shallow interactions, muted feelings, and predictable energies. But intensity is the nature of life itself. It is the force that moves the universe, the fire that ignites transformation, and you carry it naturally. I have lived this in my own body, felt it radiating through me when I spoke, when I meditated, when I simply sat in silence. And I have realized that this intensity is your gift, your power, your signature on existence. Another truth I have observed is that your energy awakens others, whether they are ready or not. Your presence can inspire, illuminate, and uplift, but it can also disturb and challenge. This is the law of energy. People who are asleep will resist your light, while those who are ready will be drawn toward it. And this is exactly how life moves. You cannot control their reactions. You cannot manipulate their readiness. You can only remain grounded in your own awareness, strong in your own light, and authentic in your own being. Beloved ones, when your aura is strong, you begin to see life differently. You no longer seek approval. You no longer fear judgment. You no longer try to please the world. You allow your presence to exist as it is, intense, alive, powerful, authentic. And when you do this, life responds. You will attract those who are ready, and you will naturally distance yourself from those who are not. This is not separation, it is harmony. Harmony with life itself, with existence, with the eternal energy that flows through you. Beloved ones, the fourth sign of a powerful aura is that you cannot fake your presence. I have always observed this truth in my life, in my disciples, and in people who carry a strong energy. A powerful aura is authentic, it is alive. It does not allow pretense, it does not allow masks. People can feel immediately if you are being genuine or if you are pretending. This is why a strong presence sometimes makes others uncomfortable. They are used to appearances, to shallow interactions, to social masks. When they meet someone whose energy is real, raw, and awake, it awakens something in them they may not yet be ready to face. And so your authenticity becomes a mirror, reflecting the truth that they are hiding from themselves. I have told my disciples many times that you cannot dim your light for others. You cannot shrink yourself to fit the comfort of mediocrity. I have lived in a world where my energy often disturbed those who were not ready. Some tried to criticize me, some tried to control me, and some tried to make me less than I was. And yet, I never gave in. I never allowed myself to become smaller to please them. I understood that my responsibility is not to soothe the fears of others, but to live fully, authentically, awake in my being. Your aura works the same way. It cannot be hidden without causing a deep unrest inside you. The fifth sign is that your presence naturally inspires awakening in others. I have seen this countless times in my life. Some people feel uplifted by your energy. Their hearts open, their consciousness expands, their inner eyes begin to see what they have been missing. Yet, at the same time, others may feel challenged, intimidated, or even resistant. This is not a flaw, nor is it a judgment. It is simply the way energy works. When you carry a strong aura, your very existence becomes a mirror for others, reflecting both their potential and their limitations. They may love you, fear you, or resent you, but they cannot remain indifferent. The sixth sign is that solitude becomes necessary. I have always loved solitude. I have spent long periods alone, walking, sitting under trees, meditating. A strong aura needs space to breathe, to integrate and to recharge. Crowds, noise, shallow interactions, they drain your energy. This is why powerful people often seek silence and stillness. It is not avoidance, it is preservation. Solitude allows you to reconnect with your essence, to nourish your presence, to return to yourself fully. I have always taught that the relationship with oneself is the foundation of all other relationships. If your own energy is alive, balanced, and strong, it flows into the world naturally. Beloved ones, understand this. Authenticity, inspiration, and the need for solitude are gifts of a strong aura. They are signs that your consciousness is awake, your presence is alive, and your energy is moving through the world with power. Do not be afraid of them. Embrace them, honor them. They are the evidence that you are not ordinary, that you are alive, and that life itself is responding to your presence. Beloved ones, the fifth and final part is perhaps the most profound. The eighth and ninth signs of a powerful aura are connected deeply with your awareness and your life's natural flow. The eighth sign is that your intuition is sharp. almost impossible to ignore. When your aura is strong, you feel energies that others cannot sense, without being told. Who is sincere and who is pretending? You feel the vibrations of a room, the subtle shifts in energy, the truth behind words. I have always lived this way. When I entered a hall or sat under the trees with seekers, I could feel the readiness in people, their fears, their openness, their blocks. This intuition is not magic. It is life itself, communicating through your being. It is the reflection of your awareness, the expression of your awakened presence. The ninth sign is that your life naturally attracts transformation, growth, and awakening, not just for yourself, but for others as well. I have spent decades observing this, teaching this, and living it. When your aura is strong, life begins to move you in ways that ordinary people cannot understand. You meet challenges that teach you resilience. You meet people who awaken hidden potentials. You are guided by synchronicities that appear almost miraculous. I have personally experienced this countless times. I would sit in meditation, observing life quietly, and opportunities, meetings, and insights would flow toward me without force. This is not coincidence. It is the alignment of your energy with the greater flow of existence. When your aura is alive and powerful, life responds to it. The universe does not resist. Beloved ones, a powerful aura is not a curse. It is a gift. It is a call to authenticity, a call to awaken, a call to live fully and to love deeply. I have often told my disciples that the more awake you are, the more your presence affects others. Some will be inspired, some will be challenged, some will be intimidated, and all of this is natural. Your responsibility is not to fit into the comfort of others, but to live fully in your own power. Do not apologize for your energy. Do not hide your light. Do not dim your brilliance for those who are not ready. When your aura is strong, you begin to see life differently. Ordinary things appear extraordinary. Simple conversations carry depth. Simple gestures carry meaning. People feel your energy even before they hear your words. I have always believed that presence is the highest form of teaching. You do not need to convince. You do not need to explain. Your life, your being, why? Our energy teaches more than words ever could. Beloved ones, remember this. A powerful aura is your reflection, your mirror, your signature on existence. It is a sign that your consciousness is awake, your heart is alive, and your life is aligned with the flow of the universe. Honor it, protect it, nourish it, and allow it to guide you into authenticity, freedom, and love. Those who are ready will feel its inspiration. Those who are not ready will feel its challenge. And this is the dance of life, the way energy moves through the world. Your aura is not only powerful, it is sacred. It is you, fully alive, fully awake, fully free.